What's up, everyone? This is Spiky Tater, and today I'm coming at y'all with a new game. The first game that I've played on this channel outside of Fall Guys and the game of life. That isn't a horror game. This is going to be Total War Warhammer 3. Now, I've played a lot of Total War games. The first one that I ever played was Rome Total War. And I've also played all three of the games in the Total War Warhammer series. So I have a good bit of experience with these games. I'm a really big fan of these type of games. And today I'm going to be playing the Vampire Count faction in the Immortal Empires beta. I'm going to be playing with Vlad Von Carstein, who is notably the first of the Von Carstein bloodline. He was, before he was a vampire, his name was Vanesh, and he was an ancestor to Nagash, who is like the creator of vampires. Nagash is basically the god of the undead, and he is the one responsible for the undead faction in the Warhammer fantasy. Vlad von Carstein became a vampire by joining Nagash and taking a ring from him, or he was given a ring by him. That was the ring of von Carstein. But this ring inevitably linked him to Nagash and enslaved him and all of the people that served him to Nagash. He eventually broke this servitude in a way by getting himself killed. But one of the powers of the ring was that it brought him back to life. From this point, he disappeared for a while and showed back up in Sylviana, in an area that was ruled by the Von Drake family. The Von Drake family had a daughter named Isabella, and Isabella's father, the ruler of Sylvania, was looking for somebody to take his daughter's hand to replace him so that his brother would not become the ruler of Sylvania. But it became challenging as no man was able to handle Isabella. She seemed too much for most of them. So one day, Vlad showed up, and he came in and he impressed Isabella and took her hand in marriage. And from that point forward, he became the ruler of Sylvania. And then later on, Isabella was human. She wasn't a vampire. But later on, she became sick. And the only way that Vlad knew to save her life was to give her the blood kiss. This blood kiss turned her into a vampire and made her extremely powerful. So you'll notice in the campaign with Vlad and Isabella are always together, and the two of them together make them more powerful. But Vlad himself is a very powerful lord, probably the most powerful of the vampire counts in the current state of the game. Now this part of the game is a beta, so there's a good possibility that before we actually make it to the end of the campaign, they will end up coming out with an update that will erase my campaign and we may end up having to start over. Hopefully that's not the case, but if it is, then oh well, we can always start over and do it again. Maybe make some improvements. This will be my first time playing as Vlad Von Carstein in Game 3 of the Total War Warhammer series, the Immortal Empires beta. But if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date on future videos. And let's get into this campaign. I do believe we start off in Sylviana in this campaign. Not sure what settlement we start off in. In Game 2, Manfred started off in Drakenhof, but in Game 3, Manfred is in the south of the Tomb Kings. So maybe we will get the privilege of starting off in Drakenhof, which is the capital city for the vampire count. Now, if you play this game, you'll also notice that Manfred is also a Von Carstein. He isn't technically related to Vlad, but he was given a blood kiss, or it's not a blood kiss. He was turned to a vampire by Vlad. He was the first to be turned by a vampire by Vlad and given a leadership role in the Von Carstein family. Now that's different. Okay. So in this game, Isabella is a hero. That is kind of unusual because Isabella can also be played as a legendary lord. So I guess if you play Isabella as your legendary lord, then maybe Vlad would be a hero, and vice versa.
Yes, my lord of death.
I guess I will put Isabella in Vlad's army, and I can use this hero to do hero thing. Hero-y things. I cannot, for whatever reason, see past this dude over here. What are we doing? Damaging a building. Okay.
Undeath Ascendant.
Haha!
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time, my lord.
We are
Be sure
successful.
to guide their development to your advantage.
Spread corruption. Always a good one. What units do we start with on Mr. Vlad? Wow, he actually has a really good starting army. 3 grave guards, which, as far as regular infantry units go, with the vampire counts, your grave guards are going to be your strongest regular infantry units. Then you have blood knights, which are a really good cavalry unit, are going to be a good anti-large unit. Hellbats, which are basically cannon fodder. For the most part, they can't do anything. I mean, they can, but they're a really weak unit. Vargeist, which are pretty good unit. They're a flying monsters unit. They can't really take a whole lot in the forms of damage, but they can deal a lot of damage. Then a black coach. To be honest, I don't know that much about a black coach. In the times that I've played as the vampire counts through the Total War Warhammer games, I don't think I've ever actually used a black coach. Black coach feeds a magical energy that bolsters its resistance and strengthens its charge. Alright, that's pretty cool. Good God! So it seems like the black coach gets more powerful the more kills they get. That is very interesting. They're an anti-piercing, anti-infantry unit. After 40 kills, they get flaming attacks with a plus 50% armor-piercing weapon damage buff. After 80 kills, they get vigor per second, negative 1%. And then after 120 kills, they get damage resistant plus 40% and Strider. They cause terror. Their leadership shatters, then they basically deteriorate. They have a really good charge bonus of 80. They have a weapon strength of 200. 150 of which is armor piercing, 50 of which is base weapon damage, and then they get a plus 20 if it's bonus against infantry units. So it'd be 220 against infantry units. Their melee defense is not that great. Their melee attack's not that great. They have decent speed, slightly below average leadership, and about average armor. So that's a decent unit. Obviously, I mean, if you can like run them into like a really weak infantry unit, they could probably do a whole lot of damage and become much more powerful and useful to you. Alright, looks like we can start off by upgrading that. Okay, that's cool. First thing I'm gonna do is start to... Hell, they nerfed the gold mine in this game a little bit. In game 2, A gold mine would give your vampire counts, once you got it to max level, I think 1,500 gold or 1,500 souls per turn. This one at max only gives 600, so that's disappointing, but you know, it's also a trade resource. It's one thing about this game, having a lot of trade resources can be extremely beneficial. I guess obvious and not so obvious reasons. But, you know, for the most part, when you get to where you can trade with people, the more trade resources you have, the more upkeep or the more income you will get per turn from that trade agreement. Now, something else that you have with the vampire counts that you had in Game 2, but I think they've tweaked it a little bit for Game 3, is the Rise Dead. See here. You can Rise Dead, which gives you the ability to recruit a set number of units instantly. If you just recruit units regularly, then you have to wait one turn. And you can only recruit 2 of them in that one turn. If you do Rise of Dead, you just click on them and recruit. And boom, you now have more units. For the most part, the units that we're getting right now are your zombies are 100% meat shields. It's even one of their traits. They're meat shields. They have a large number. Their unit size is 160. They have a ton of health, but their stats are terrible. They can't hardly do any damage. They won't really kill much of anything. But if we're trying to flank, then they're useful for being able to charge in, hit a unit from the front, and basically lock that unit down while you have another unit, such as your Blood Knights, come in from the back and hit that unit in the rear. And when you hit a unit in the rear, it does significantly more damage. I think it increases your charge bonus, and it drops that unit's leadership considerably to the point to where they may break and try to leave the battlefield. Now let's take Von Carstein's 14 stack army here, and we're going to attack Eider, whatever this dude's name is, Temple Hawk. That'll be the first thing we're trying to do. We're going to be trying to take all this province that's next to us here. So what I prefer to do in this game is I like to do some auto-resolving. We have battle results, decisive victory, casualties, blows. So we're going to auto-resolve this battle. Easy win. Very few casualties. It would appear that our Blood Knights get a significant number on them with 135 kills. We had a unit of Grave Guards. Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm so tired this afternoon. They got a lot of kills. This one right here is odd. I don't know what exactly happened to rack up 63 kills with this zombie unit, but that's pretty impressive. But overall, it looks like we did really well. And afterwards, we get to choose whether we want unit experience plus 100, army replenishment 5%, or an extra 35 dark magic. Options are murder captives, dominate captives, or return captives. I think we're going to go with the experience. We're going to murder our captives. Care for the captives, they're not doing us any good. Now let's go in here and look at what we have in the regards to our technology tree. If we go with Lemaine Book of Blood, then we'll get a blood kiss and some extra growth. Income from repression buildings. Income from cities. Vampire corruption. Your recruitment rank for right kings and banshees. Income from vengeful spirit building, diplomatic relationship with all factions, allegiance points gained, melee attack for blood knights, melee defense for blood knights, charge bonus plus 15% blood knights. Let's see here. That don't look like a bad. Get upkeep reduction on failbacks. Get upkeep reduction of 10% for Vargolfs and Vargeist. Not bad. Basically gonna make our zombies and whatnot really cheap. Well, I guess we'll go with that. That's not bad. We can get some extra physical resist for our
Vlad Von Carstein.
zombies, which is... it'll be useful. Let's see. Go for the replenishment rate, upkeep. There's another upkeep one over here. That's one thing that I pay a whole lot of attention to in these games is upkeep. It does make a very big difference. Let's go with that. The blue tree is always a good one to go down in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and name an easy dub. Goodbye, obviously.
The Von Carstein.
That secured us a... One thing that I need to look at, what campaign effect. No. Oh, he had something that would.
Lord of the Dead.
He apparently has some points as well. There we go. They're stronger. Well, it can be a pretty strong fighter.
King of Darkness.
What do we got here? Maybe we can hold off on that for now.
All shall know me and tremble.
My buildings, roads. Oh. I think we need control. Growth is always helpful, but one thing that I do try to focus on as much as I can. So we have secured one province, southern Sylvania. That was pretty easy. About to start moving on to northern Sylvania. Okay, simple enough. We'll be moving on to northern Sylvania next. Once it's our turn. Again, we gotta pass the turn. As usual, I mean, in the Vampire Count campaign in Warhammer 2, if you played with Manfred, you'd pretty much start off almost the same way that we're starting off here. I think you start just having Drakenhof. You don't start with Drakenhof and whatever the name of this place is. I can't say that. Because Vlad in game 2 would start here, and Manfred would start here in Castle Drakenhof. Game 3, obviously, Manfred is way down south with them Tomb Kings. He has a little different agenda, for the most part.
Bow before me.
No, we don't keep pressing on here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, well, he kind of army. Oh, he got a decent army up there.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
What kind of garrison they got? Dang. Not great, but it ain't terrible.
Who wishes the red kiss?
That easily damage this building.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
There you go. And for the most part, that's what we're going to be doing with how we're going to be running around and using her as a hero. So it damaged that building. Does that affect their garrison? Doesn't look like it. They got a pretty good sized garrison for what they are. Try to recruit. Try to recruit some more units. There we go. Increase zombie speed here.
Cower before me.
Yes?
Oh, critical failure. That's not good.
Champion of the dark.
That's not good. There we go. Look at that. Now we got us 20 stack.
Bend to my will.
That would probably take on old Vraken off over here. Get us some battering rams and some towers. That'll take 3
All
turns.
shall perish.
Push forward with a siege. Now, this game is very different in the siege aspects from Game 2. In Game 2, you would siege a settlement, and it would take, I want to say, about 13 turns or so before that settlement started, before their units started taking damage. In Game 3, they start taking damage as soon as you start seizing the settlement, and I think after 10 turns or whatever, I think you can automatically turns remaining until garrison is wiped out from attrition. So it's saying attrition is already started as soon as you start sieging the settlement, and in 10 turns they're not going to have a garrison left to defend themselves, and you'll basically just walk in and take the city. Passing the turn again. I wouldn't be too surprised if their army over here waltzed over to give them some aid. Alright. Was not expecting that, but okay. I think I'm gonna upgrade this. Just give us hero, unlocks hero recruitment vampire, hero capacity, hero recruitment rank, hero recruitment cost. Negative 70%. Oh, crap, that is massive. What's that? Mausoleum of the Mad Count. Okay. We also have some other options here. We can go this way. We would get ports and some crypt ghouls. my need right there. Increase my garrison. I always like having bigger garrisons. They definitely help a lot. But anyway, we'll go with some different buildings for now. And I-10. Slow and steady wins the race. Wait, now, oh, temple's off over there. Man, we is burning through. Oh, this here steadying. Oh, we getting old. I'm gonna go with some growth. What is that person? I think we can let it out. Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully waiting down ain't gonna be a bad idea. We 6 turns into the game and somebody done been destroyed. Nail. Alright. Now let's see how well they can defend themselves. It doesn't look like they don't do much, and they did not occupy the city here. Old Vlad boy just got a big weapon strength upgrade for some reason.
Drown in blood.
We're going to continue with our upkeep costs. Reducing those to make room. Get us more income.
King of darkness.
Old Templehof here ain't got a whole lot going for her.
The Von Carstein.
So play some of these, okay. Play some of these zombies with these
Vlad Von Carstein.
crypt I mean crypt ghouls, sorry. A little more power. A little more hit power to the army. Oh, we got a hero back, alright. The bow is growing relatively quickly. What battle attributes you got? Uh, battle healing cap plus 50% when in an army with Vlad Von Carstein. Uh, melee attack plus 10 for embedded vampire heroes on army. Okay, okay. Pretty good. She's got 5% ward save, 15% missile. It's not bad. Wound recovery time, casualty replenishment rate. Okay, her personal stats pretty good. Regeneration, healing per second. Affects allies in range max 1. Okay, seems basically make old Vladdy boy nigh unkillable. So it's always good. I don't know, we got the
All shall know me and tremble. The Von Carstein.
I'm not healing.
A pact will be placed.
I am Vlad.
Hmm.
King of Darkness.
I assent.
The world will drown in blood.
What are your battle stats? That's pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Alright. Now I'm mainly focusing on wiping out the Templehof. because, well, I'm my only enemy at the moment. In the meantime, we're gonna try to buff our vampires.
No.
Not our vampires, our zombies.
All shall know me.
Kind of an odd choice to,
I know my path.
well, I don't know. Each to their own, I suppose. I'm gonna start with giving you a bigger garrison. You're gonna need it. Off that old anal probing y'all might get from the Empire, they start browsing around over here. Oh, he went over there and
I'd wither first.
then. Let's see what we're gonna do about that. We got a stronger army, so let's step in over
Is for
here.
living.
And,
I shall enslave the world.
we'll do that. Hurting them too bad, though. How about starting us up a second army, shall we? Necromancers. These dudes here. Here's the vampire. Notice.
Look on me and despair.
We have to wait a little bit before we can really do much. Oh boy. What's going on here outside of Slovenia?
On thy knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
So, man, I just got a bunch of money. Heck yeah.
What?
What?
From the trees. Moving. Vlad Von Carstein.
Let's see how this goes down. Yeah. Decisive victory. That's what I'm talking about. Ton of experience. I don't think I get any benefit except for getting them. Bound spells. What is this?
Welcome to my court. Lord of the Night.
Ooh, hell yeah. Lunch packs on that one. Everybody be apparently. Damn. Huh. Lord of mercy.
Strigoi. Going. Your will. Strigoi. Gorky.
Wait. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that.
King of Darkness. Yes.
Yeah, this place definitely needs some growth. Vlad is kicked back, chilling. We just finished taking Sylviana. Well, that seemed pointless.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the perils.
Blood Drinker. Income from post-battle, vampire corruption, recruitment cost, additional regeneration, that's always good. Two blade kisses, casualty replenishment, 2 turns, and some more. Alright. In that particular army, it got a whole lot of, Temple Hall.
Tremble, mortal. The Von Carstein.
But I'm pretty good army, I think we might.
I am at
Battle. Okay. You get to watch us a battle. Should be pretty easy. I'm gonna be real with you, but I don't know. These quest battles like this, the opposing army tends to get quite a bit of reinforcements.
I have not seen such a pathetic sight since mine father-in-law Otto took his last breath. Is this all that thine empire can muster? What a pitiful age this is. It makes me ponder for the era of worthy foes such as Wilhelm or that wolf knight Kruger. Not this pathetic squabble of mortal men. Yet my sword thirsts, and so it shall be slaked in the blood of living fools that think to challenge the might of Von Carstein. Let the slaughter begin!
Alright, so we're gonna group some folks up there. Have them as a group. Hopefully. Stack them like character. Oh. Oh damn. Normally. Oh, I forgot what the hell blood comes from. I'm gonna step all these folks back here first. Put them up front, like so. And I'm gonna stack my blood knights behind them. Actually, let's go ahead and put the go ahead and stack. Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna run my Blood Knights.
I will.
This over here.
Blood Knight.
I'm gonna be back there.
Very well.
Hey, bad boys. I'm gonna start them off up here.
It is done.
I don't start right. Start them right off, 'cause let's start them. Over there. And then
Darkness reigns.
Blood frenzy!
all these boys and girls. Back here. I'm moving these bad boys. And we're moving straight down there like that's skeleton. Oh. Oh. Holy sh... Okay. Obviously we need to, take y'all and put y'all up here. Y'all, I'm gonna go over here and do that. Oh, I'm gonna come over here and hit these guys. Have y'all come down this one. I want y'all to go ahead and come in this way. And y'all are gonna try to here. Yeah. Bad boy on. No. Come down this one. That's super fine. Y'all just go ahead and go in there. Got a unit in here already. My lords. Where's their lord at?
Swiftly! Give them death! Give us blood! Bow before me!
Oh.
Blood Knights! Battle calls!
Isabella!
Kneel before your master. What do you want? Victory is mine!
Yeah, my dire wolves are not doing great.
I am busy! Attack! Kill! Blood dragons! Vlad Von Carstein! Darkness comes! Warlock! Vlad Von Carstein! Von Carstein.
Oh man, that was Vic. That was a W. Not a pretty one, you know. Not a W. Big dub. Come get us a blood drinker. Maybe that's the name of his sword. I can't remember. Not some kind of unique weapon, apparently. I think we lost some units, some weaker units in that battle, but nothing too terrible. Finish off what's left of the units they got that ain't dead or running away. That'll come close victory, really. That didn't look like a very close victory to me. We lost 616 of 1,760. So we still got 1,144 left. They have like just a little over 200 out of 3 whole separate armies. Good stuff there, good stuff, yeah. We completed her, yes sir.
The world.
Blood drinker right there.
Blood.
Alright. Let's see. It's all right. What? Melee attack. Bit of shade. Okay, okay, a little magic here, a little magic. Next turn, or this turn anyway. The enemy's weapon, blood drinker. Drinks of blood. Blood.
King of Darkness.
So blood drinker, the ogre thing with her. Put that on you. You. Got us some more night. Woo-woo. Regiment Sifferman.
I am invincible.
King of the dwarves.
Oh, go ahead and do it on.
Welcome to my court. Attack!
Yeah.
What is your will?
Let's see. What's this? A shadow rift? A fighting passage for Bellicourt faction. Rift can only be entered by a lord or hero belonging to Bellicourt and cannot be closed. Okay, what about all that sounds?
I am Vlad.
I don't know, damn fun to me. That sounds like. Oh, no.
Stregoi Gorki.
Go back this way first. Oh.
The souls are mine. Yes.
The Von Carstein. At last!
Move back this way and start working on these other Empire folks here.
Indeed.
And these people just keep giving us money. Mission. Be at war with the following faction. People will be given if the mission is completed within this number. Leadership. Fighting dwarves. Okay.
Yes.
Suppose that is. Those them things there's doable.
Swifter than death.
Your desire? Going!
Alright, guys. I think I'm going to save it there. We've made it through 12 turns. Just 12 turns in, we've already captured Sylvania. We're off to a good start. The next objective is to start fighting these dwarves, apparently, according to the game. That's what we need to be doing. But hey, I think we're off to a good start. Everything's going pretty smoothly so far. We're on our way to conquering this game. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. If you're interested, I will continue. This is going to be my next series. It will probably be a relatively long series because finishing a campaign in this game can take quite a long time. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date so y'all don't miss any of this series. And I hope y'all have a good night.